welcome to Therapy with Rex. I hope you had a great week last week. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with you this week. The cards have gone crazy. The Tower has not come out one time this week. Yeah, lots of jumpers. Sorry this reading is so late. It's been a busy week for me and I'm still working on my schedule. Don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Any feedback you have, I would love to hear it. It would help me, see if this is even worth anybody's time. Alright, let's see what's going on with you this week, Leo. Leo, we have Seven of Swords has come out in almost every reading. The Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Fool, the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Interesting. All right, Leo, let's see what is going on here. So in your current energy, you have the Seven of Swords. It tells me maybe you feel like you've been betrayed, or someone's being sneaky or deceitful or not honest with you. It's annoying. Yeah. Sometimes we have to deal with it. It could be work, it could be love, it could be friendship, it could be yourself. You are not being honest with yourself. You are not being true to your authenticity, and you're just telling yourself that everything's all right when it's not. An obstacle, it's been going on for a long time, longer than you like to admit, and it seems to be rapidly progressing. Whatever this sneaky, deceitful energy is, it's just getting worse, and obviously you must be, it's becoming more apparent to you, right? The best case scenario is the Queen of Pentacles. You just want to be secure financially. You just want to manifest the life that you want. You want calm, you want kindness, you want compassion, you want generous, someone that's down to earth. The best case scenario is you have all the financial and emotional stability that you can have. What you can use is not, so the Four of Cups is a person who, she's just bored and she's kind of done. But you can use that bored energy and find things to be grateful for to help find your next move. She's bored. Yeah. She doesn't even notice that there are things in front of her, opportunities in front of her that she's missing. So you can use that. There are things that are right in front of you that you're not seeing because you're so focused on this other situation that you're missing something. What's just passed is the Fool. So you may have been kind of free-spirited about something, not really concerned about the outcome in a situation. And maybe that's what's got you into this situation. You weren't paying as closely attention as you normally would. And that's how this generated. What's coming with Two of Swords, you're going to have a decision to make. You can choose to stay and see what happens, or you can just choose to move on and look for something better, because it looks like you have other opportunities that have been presented to you that you just aren't seeing right now. Your attitude is the Six of Pentacles. You want your energy matched. You want to get back what you are putting out there. If it's financial energy, if it's emotional energy, if it's spiritual energy, you want something that matches your vibration, and you want it back. You want back as much as you're putting in. You don't want to feel like you're always the one giving and getting nothing back. You just want something equal. And who doesn't want that? And you deserve that. what people think is the Ace of Wands. People think that you need to look inside, like you need to listen to your gut, because you're not. You have all the answers you need inside of you. You need to be more confident about who you are, because you deserve better, and other people can see it, but for some reason you are settling for less. I don't really know why. Your hopes and fears are the Queen of Swords. So yeah, you're just hoping to balance things out. The Queen of Swords is somebody who can be very sharp with her tongue, but she's a quick thinker, and she's perceptive, and she's independent, and she's fair, and that's what you want. You want something that matches your energy. You just want it to be fair. You still want to be independent and do your own thing, but you just want to be matched, and that's okay. Like, that's okay to want that. Don't be ashamed of anything that's going to make you happy. We all deserve to be happy, and no matter, it may not look the same for everybody, right? And the outcome is the Page of Swords, which is, it's like education. So it's like, so she's studying, right? Like, so maybe you're going to go back to school, and maybe that's where you're going to find exactly what you need to fulfill this. Maybe your job isn't fulfilling you, and so you need to go back and gain the skills in order to move to the next level, so that you can feel fulfilled in this situation. I'm not quite sure that this is a love situation. I almost feel like this is like a work money situation. Maybe you started a job and it was okay. You went in like not really, you were a little bit carefree. But now you're feeling like, wait, this isn't what I signed up for, and I'm not happy. I am bored. I'm not making the money I want to be making. I feel like they're taking advantage of me. I do not feel inspired to go to work. I just want something fair. I am better than this. Maybe you have, you're way overqualified for this thing that you're doing, is what it kind of seems to me. And sometimes you need to go back and finish those couple of classes or finish whatever in order to get to wherever you need to be, so that you are emotionally and financially secure and you are inspired and not bored with life. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. Maybe we can get some more information on this subject. Leo, what is going on? Okay. So Leo, on the Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're hoping that there's something better out there for you. You're hoping that, like, I've gotten past the choppy waters and I can look forward, and I hope that moving on is the best decision for me, and I hope that I've overcome, I hope I'm moving on to something better. An obstacle, the Magician, yeah, you feel like you should be doing better. So that's what this was telling me. Like, I think that you are overqualified for this position that you have, and you're not being appreciated, or your qualities are not being utilized. You're feeling overqualified and underused, right? And you're like, that I am way too qualified for this position. And I went into it thinking it was going to turn into something else, but it's just not. And so now you kind of feel deceived and tricked, and you're like, well, that sucks. What am I going to do now? I just want to be financially secure. I just want to be happy. I want to be inspired. The best case scenario on the Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess. Listen to your gut, because you already know. You already know all this that I'm telling you. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself that you do deserve better, and there is better for you. It sucks looking for something new and changing careers and shaking things up, right? It's easy to stay where you are and be unhappy. That's easy. It's hard to go out there and fight for something that's going to make you happy. But the situation is dead and gone, by the way. You are so bored you can barely stand it. It is not feeding your soul. You are definitely not inspired to get up and go to work in the morning. I don't know how you're making it each day at this point, because you have completely lost interest in this thing. And at that point, You're doing yourself a disservice by staying. What has just passed? Yeah, you've changed. So something in you finally made you realize your self-worth and realize how bored this thing is, or how unbearable it is. I was in a situation where I had this stay-at-home job, and it wasn't that bad. It was easy. I could work my own hours and do my own thing, and it was okay. And it was okay in the beginning. And I told myself, oh, it's okay. But at one point, I just couldn't take it anymore. I guess I realized my self-worth, and I realized what I was putting out, and I just couldn't. Something made me just shut down and say, I can't do this anymore. I would rather do nothing than do this. And I did. I put my 2 weeks in and I stopped, because I knew that I just couldn't. My soul was crying out at me and saying, you can't keep doing this to yourself, because you've changed now. You're not the person you were when you started this. You're different. And so now you have different requirements to feed your soul. The more you know, the more you grow. So when you do better, when you know better. So you can't go back. You can't unknow, and you can't make your soul go back to, oh, it'll be fine. No, it's never going to be fine. You have to search for the next new thing, and you have to go charging straight ahead. What's coming is the Knight of Swords. He is like balls to the walls. Like he is going for it. He doesn't even know where he's going, but he's going for it, and he's going hard and fast and strong. And like, I will find my happiness, because it is out there, and this is not it. He's very opinionated about it. Like, you just have to be daring and like bold and just fight for yourself, because you deserve it, Leo. You deserve it. Your attitude on the Six of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. You can do it all. You are so talented. So the Queen of Wands is someone who, she's able to balance everything. She's very versatile. She can do anything. You put in front of her, she can do anything. And I think that's where all this skill is coming in. So you have a lot of skills that are not being used. And you know that. And that's what's driving you nuts, is you're like, I was meant for so much more than this. What people think is, they think that you deserve the world, the Ten of Cups, that you deserve to be emotionally fulfilled. This is your family, I think, that feels, why are you settling for less? Everybody else can see this, but you. They're like, you are at a place that doesn't inspire you, it doesn't feed you, you're not happy. Why do you stay? And no one else can figure it out, and I don't even think you can at this point. Your hopes and fears are, you're scared to, it's the Seven of Swords on the Queen of Swords. So your hopes and fears are that you're not just being like hasty, you're not being like crazy, and that you deserve to be happy. That's what I'm going to say. You deserve to be happy. And if this situation is not making you happy, then you need to just move on and quit thinking about, well, what if? It doesn't matter what if. None of that matters, because you're going to, if you stay, you're not going to find you're happy. But if you go, you might. And wouldn't you rather might than not? I don't know, I personally would. And for your outcome is the Ten of Wands. It's going to be some work. You've been working hard, like you're already working really hard. But and finding something new is going to take work, and it's going to maybe take you going back to school a little bit and studying a little bit more, taking whatever skills you need to tune up on, or getting that certificate, or reading that, whatever. Like, there's going to be a little bit of work involved here, but if you do it, success is imminent. Like, you will succeed. You will, if you stay in this situation, you're just going to be even more burnt out. This situation's done. It's done. So why not go out and look for something more fulfilling? I don't know, Leo. It's up to you. Those are your messages this week. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.